It's been a while since my last journal entry. Today was a bit odd, but more exciting than it has been in Hoo Hollow. Since moving here with my father last month, it's been bitterly cold. It seems to be always snowing. Today, I ran across a unique snowman. I found a Chinchou toy abandoned in the snow. It was torn into pieces. I'm not sure how it ended up like that, but I think I want to fix it. I'm still an amateur at best with needle felting, but I'll have to use those skills to fix this Chinchou, as it appears to be made from wool. I'm starting with the lantern antennas. I want to make sure that they are nice and clean before attaching them to the body. Needle felting definitely takes a lot of patience and time to make sure that it looks perfectly the way it's supposed to. I was quite intrigued by the snowman I saw today, although in this town most refer to them as snow boys. But really the intriguing part is, although he was wearing a scarf and hat, he was also wearing boots and pants. I've never seen a snowman wearing something like that before. I wonder who made him. They must have a good imagination. I might have to make a toy resembling him in the future. I still don't know everyone in town yet, though there aren't really that many people in town. The mayor asked my father and I if we'd be willing to help attract more visitors. Of course, we agreed. Since we are starting the inn, we need more visitors. But we still need to finish getting things settled and make sure everything is in order. One part of the inn that we definitely need to prepare is the kitchen. Because if we have guests, they need to eat. One meal that I'm planning to make is chicken pot pie. It's one of my father's favorites. With the weather, I'm sure it'll bring some comfort to anyone eating it. I always enjoy looking at my desk because I have some handmade gifts from one of my friends back home. I have some Clodsire pencil holders and a couple clay pens, one resembling one of my cats. Although it's so cold outside, it's the perfect time to be lighting candles. Of course, I like to do it all year round because I think it adds to making any place cozy during any time of year. But definitely makes me a lot more happier having candles lit. So I finally finished making the fins all nice and clean, and I'm starting on the head/body of Chinchou. I didn't really expect to see much pocket monsters here in Hoo Hollow, but seems like they're well loved in every town. I think after I finish fixing up Chinchou, I'd like to make a flyer and put it in the town square notice board. That way, if the owner wants to retrieve it, they can. I'm still wondering what exactly did this to the Chinchou. I'm wondering if it was a animal or a person or what. It just feels kind of sad that it was left there. Right now my room is still a tad empty. Since moving here, I just haven't really gotten to fully unbox everything, so I'm hoping to do that sometime soon. With the head/body being all nice and clean, I can finally begin on the fins. So I'm starting with Chinchou's whitish gray fins. And now it's time to start putting together Chinchou. I think I've always been a fan of Chinchou's design. Even though I'm not always the biggest fan of water, I do really like water-type Pokemon. I do enjoy winter, although sometimes it just gets to be too cold. But I'm definitely looking forward to spring coming back and seeing all the grass turn green again and the flowers blooming. It's just so refreshing. This year, I would like to get into more types of crafts, not just needle felting all the time. Maybe do some clay or paper mache or crocheting or knitting, but I'd like to explore some different avenues of art. One thing I want to make note of is that there's no wire in this toy at all. Even though the antennas stand up pretty well, they don't have any wire in them. And with the finishing touches, Chinchou is now complete. So now all I have to do is make a flyer and put it on the notice board in town.